We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. On one sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers. These guys just about set to go in this one. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. These guys energized by this home crowd, ready for some football. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And this is going to be a rainy one here from Paycor. And it's going to make this to the 28th before going down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who twice took the University of Texas to that college football semifinal. It's Quinn Ewers.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
First down from the 42.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
Dive play straight ahead. So the change of pace to the tight end. He isn't going to yield anything. Stop for no gain. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. That one's complete, right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 on the 42-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Leading to his running back. He takes this down to the opposing 47. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie, and he could be playing the part of the league MVP, and he could be leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. Buccaneers isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Play action, Ewers. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 2.
Here's Ewers to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Ewers. He's got McBride complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
First down from the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Brought in right side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 3rd down, they need 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Intended for
Play number 9 of the drive is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Ewers. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Evan McPherson.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This from 35 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. And now mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
You never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. They go play action on 1st down. Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Third and long for him here. Going with a screen to Taylor. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Yours to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
They're going play action. Called in again, it's McBride. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This is brought in by Coleman. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
17 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the 1st quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. From the gun on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good, to get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense back out for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Bronk. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. 1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. Looking right, and he finds him. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Gets this one to London. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's good for a first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down, Buccaneers.
First down, play action. Another one here to London. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all.
Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards. They had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Again to throw on second. He's got London left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing a 4th down. Logan Cook on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Spins out of one side. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Caught by his back. And they'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Out of the shotgun. Oh, he lost the football. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football.
At the 39-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw, Ewers. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
And the Bengals first down.
Running it now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down at the 48.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Give now to the running back. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. We've got a screen to the running back. Jukes away from one. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. Well, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. Trying to push this past the marker. And the defense escapes. Had a nice run going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Back to pass on 1st and 10. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Setting up to throw.
At the 45-yard line.
He'll step up, and there he goes. Oh, he loses the football. Now the Bengals have it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, Ewers. He's got it along the sideline. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Play action, Ewers. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out.
Okay, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. And you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, try to trim that lead. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Caught quickly on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. 2nd down carry for Taylor. He dodged the tackle. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. So before they try it on 3rd and inches, the timeout's called.
It's a gain of 3.
Option give to Taylor. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Taylor again. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get their first point of this game just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Bengals offense out once again, led by Quinn Ewers. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
2-0, Keon Coleman. It's a gain of 9.
Throwing here just before halftime. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is the quarterback of the Cowboys. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Cowboys come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
What the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Got for big yards on the right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. To the air on 3rd and long. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. McPherson's kick is good, and that grows the lead to 5.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Back to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Motion the tight end over. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's making a bid for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one gains 7. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Buccaneers
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a run here from the gun. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's a short gain of 1, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Hits him on the out route. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
It's a gain of
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37.
A give now from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Ewers now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Now it's Ewers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
The Buccaneers have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Working on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. Shoves one away. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. On the counter, it's Taylor. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs from 37. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. New set of downs from 37. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
4 yards yards on the pickup. Second and
Shotgun,
6.
handoff to Taylor.
33-yard line.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
9 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers first down. A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun now on third down. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Ewers to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. That's complete to Coleman out left. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
44-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
He's going to throw it again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, Ewers. Laporta with the grab. And he gets this forward to the 19. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
To Sam Laporta. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
A 42-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Buccaneers have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First down, play action. Into traffic, complete! And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's a design run. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
8-yard pickup. First down, Buccaneers.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the gun, Taylor. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Buccaneers facing a 5-point deficit. First down from the 42. He's going to throw this one. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Good time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. He'll look to throw it. He's running with it.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
Straight ahead with Taylor.
First down.
He was hurdled over him. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
The extra point wouldn't do much for him, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
Bengals 15.
always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bengals offense out once again, led by Quinn Ewers. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Setting up to pass. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Ewers to the air now. He keeps it and takes off. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals.
Nice play straight ahead. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And the spike stops the clock. 28 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Ewers. Gets him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This from 40 on the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. The kick is good. He got it. And their season will begin with a win. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Cincinnati.